Arctic animals. I hope you can join me, and we're going to start with our first activity. This book is called Way Up in the Arctic by Jennifer Ward and illustrated by Kenneth J. Spangler. Way up in the Arctic, in the bright and shiny sun, lived a mother caribou and her little calf one. "Prance," said the mother. "I prance," said the one. So they prance and they dance in the bright and shiny sun. Way up in the Arctic, near the chilly waters blue, lived a mother polar bear and her little cub too. "Nap," said the mother. "We nap," said the two. So they napped and they dozed near the chilly water blue. Way up in the Arctic, near the ice floe on the sea, lived a pod of white belugas and their little calves three. "Swim, sing," said the mother. "We sing," said the three. So they sang and they chirped near their ice floor in the sea. Way up in the Arctic, on a cold and icy shore, lived great herd of walrus and their chubby calves four. "Wobble," said the mother. "We wobble," said the four. So they wobbled and they wiggled on their cold and icy shore. Way up in the Arctic, where the moose and itchen thrive, lived a snowy Arctic hare and her little bunnies five. "Jump," said the mother. "We jump," said the five. So they jumped and they hopped where the moose and itch thrive. Way up in the Arctic, where the ice and waters mix, lived a group of furry seals and their little pups six. "Dive," said the mother. "We dive," said the six. So they dove and they splashed where the ice and waters mix. Way up in the Arctic, where the snow falls from heaven, lived a sly mother wolf and her furry pups seven. "Prowl," said the mother. "We prowl," said the seven. So they prowled and they howled where the snow falls from heaven. Way up in the Arctic, where the sun shines late, lived a mother snowy owl and her little owlets eight. "Hoot," said the mother. "We hoot," said the eight. So they hooted and they snuggled where the sun shines late. Way up in the Arctic, in the snow so fine, lived the quick mother lemming and her wee lemmings nine. "Dig," said the mother. "We dig," said the nine. So they dug and they tunneled through the snow so fine. Way up in the Arctic, in a cozy little den, lived the mother Arctic fox and her little cubs 10. "Cuddle," said the mother. "We cuddle," said the 10. So they cuddled and they slept in their cozy little den. The end. We're going to start our first activity. We're going to do yoga poses for these animals that are found in the Arctic. We're going to start with the moose. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to stand sideways so you can see better, and I want you to try and do these moves with me. We're going to hold one foot in front of the other, and the other one will go a little bent. This one will be straight and this one will be bent, and our hands will go up. This is the warrior's pose, but we are going to use it as the moose. So this is the moose's antlers, and we're standing straight and breathe in for moose pose. We're going to call it moose pose. Should we try it again? Let's put our leg, we're going to try the other leg. We're going to move our leg forward We're going to bend the front leg, and we're going to lift our arms up. And we're going to breathe. And now back and relax. We're going to do the other leg again. Are you ready to help me? We're going to do the left leg. So we're going to move our leg, step forward, bend our leg, straighten our back leg, and arms go up. And take deep breaths. Now arms down. We're going to do the last time with the other leg. Step forward, bend the leg, straight up, arms up, and breathe again. That is called moose pose. That's one of the animals found in the Arctic. Now we're going to do the walrus. For the walrus, we're going to go down to the floor. We're going to do, it's like a cobra pose. So we're going to straighten our legs back, and our hands are right beside our shoulders. And then we're going to go up like a cobra. But we're going to call it the walrus pose. This is another animal that's in the Arctic. Should we try it again? Okay, go down. Our arms will be right beside our shoulders. I don't know if you can see me there. And then we're going to lift our necks and our back up. And we're going to breathe. Our legs are straight at the back. If you can straighten them, and then we breathe. Let's count to 5 and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good walrus pose. All right, let's try it one more time. Don't go too far back or you're going to hurt your back, so be careful. Our hands are right underneath our shoulders. Our heads and back are going to go up to walrus pose. Are you ready? Go up. And remember to breathe. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our walrus pose. All right, now we're going to do, this is a lemming. This is a small little animal. We're going to help our back. So what we're going to do is, this is child's pose, but we're going to do, and we're going to call it a lemming. It's a small rodent. This looks like a small, teeny tiny beaver. That lives in the Arctic tundra. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our hands, and we're going to put them back. We're going to bend our heads and put them down. So we're going to stick our necks in. It's like we're very small little lemmings, small little animals. And we're going to breathe and just rest there. Rest your hands on the ground and just breathe in. We're going to breathe into 3, 2, 3. This is a little lemming. It's a small little rodent animal that lives in the Arctic tundra. Okay, should we try it one more time? All right, this is to help our backs go, and we're just going to go down and breathe. Hands at the back, and then just relax your hands and arms. And we're going to breathe. That's 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths. That's what we're going to call our little lemming. Now we're going to do the Arctic whale. So we're going to go almost like a walrus, but we're going to have our arms out to the side. So we're going to put our arms to the side, and our legs are going to go open. And then we're just going to lift our necks and our back slightly up. And we're going to go up like that. This is good for your back. This helps your back. So we're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Should we try it one more time? Okay, let's go. Remember, hands up, legs open. It's almost like an upside down star. And we're gonna breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're gonna go up and we're gonna do our polar bear. So we're gonna do a polar bear, and this is the downward dog, but what we're gonna do is call it a polar bear. This is another animal that lives in the Arctic. So we're gonna go, it's an upside down V. You're gonna go down, you can start from the bottom and then you go up. It's going down. And we're gonna count to 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna go, ready? Let's go down. And this is the downward polar bear. And count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And you can practice. You can walk back and forth like that, like a polar bear. All right. Now we're going to do the wolf. This is a fox. In the Arctic, there's animals that are foxes that live in the Arctic. So all you have to do is you're going on your knees and you're going to be very still. Foxes are very still because they look out to look for other animals. So we're just going to stand like this. Sorry, we're going to be on our knees. All right, like this. And then you just stand there. And we're just going to breathe to 5. Okay, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it again. This is just breathing. We're practicing our breathing. We're going to take deep breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that was the fox. Now we're going to do the hare. We're just going to do the same thing on our knees, then we're going to go down and put our hands on our laps. This is the hare. The hare it looks like a rabbit and it has long ears. And this is what we're going to pretend to be when we're hares. So put your hands on here. And we're going to take deep breaths again, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we're going to call the hare. Now there's another animal that got big eyes, and his name is an owl. This is the snow owl. So what we're going to do is put one leg underneath our other leg, and this leg is going to go across. So we have the right leg is going to go under and the left leg is going to go across. And our hands, we're going to use as eyes. So this is going to be his eye and this is the other eye of the owl. So we're going to turn, because the owls turn their heads, we're going to turn our head. This hand is on the side and we're going to turn to the side and we're going to breathe and count to 5. Be gentle. Count to 5. 1. Take deep breaths in. 2. And 3. 4. 5. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to put our left leg under, our right leg over, and this hand is going to go beside, and we're going to twist again. And we're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do it one more time? Okay, so we put our leg under and then our other leg over, And we're going to twist a little bit and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a good owl that you've been doing there. Now we're going to do another pose. This is called the seal. We're going to pretend to be, the seal is very tired because he's gone fishing so much. So we're going to just do an upside down star. We're just going to look in the sky and our legs are going to be a little open. Our hands are open at our sides. And we're just going to look up at the sky. And the seal is so tired, he's going to just close his eyes and count to 5. Deep breaths in. 1. Your stomach should be going up as high. That's air that's going in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's good, relaxing, and I'm glad that you've done it with me. These are all different animals that live in the Arctic. And now we're going to do another one. We're going to stretch. This will be our last pose. We're going to open our legs a little bit, and we're going to stretch down. We're going to stretch down, and we're going to just count again. We're just counting to 5. A deep breath in. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's us just relaxing and pretending to be out in the Arctic. Well, we need to dress up. So now that we're warm, now we're going to move on to our next activity. Now we're going to do our next activity, which is it's a mess-free snowman. We are going to be using for our snowman, as you can see the big snowman that we have here, we're going to make something like this, but we're going to use the bottles. We're going to use any empty container bottles that you might have at home. Any size will be fine. We're going to be using cotton, and we're going to be using food coloring if you'd like, and all of these things. This is all of them have been purchased from the dollar store. So this is glitter that we're going to be using as well, and it's optional. I have googly eyes that I'm going to put on my snowman, and this is just so you can see what a snowman looks shiny in the color. And we have the paper snowman, just to give you an idea of what we might be doing, different size snowmans. And here is our tin can, and this snowman is going down the slopes. As you can see, he has a hat on, scarf on, and you can put whatever you want on your snowman. We're going to make ours out of these little bottles here. So what we're going to do is just put cotton balls, and we're going to count. Can you count with me? Let's see how many fit in this container. Okay, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we need more. 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm pushing it in, 12, and 13. Nope, more fit in. 13, we have 14, and this one we're gonna push in 14. That's as many. Now we're gonna close it up with our lid, but first I'm going to sprinkle some sparkle, so I get sparkle. Can you see? We're going to put a little bit more, and after we're going to shake it. This will just give it a little bit of depth. We're going to just put a little bit of color in there. It's nice and sparkly. You don't need to do this. This is optional. I just want to put some color in there so it won't look just white. You know, when the sun is shining in the winter, it sparkles. It looks like it's sparkling on the floor. So I just want it to sparkle a little. And what we're gonna do now is put our lid on, and we're going to look at our snowman over here, and we're gonna draw what we see from this picture. We're gonna try and draw it here. I'm just gonna shake it so these sparkles can go down a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna use a permanent marker. So what do we see here? We see that the snowman, oh, you can't see his hat. Kim drew our snowman with the hat. Now we're gonna draw his hat on. Put him a little lower so you can see. There's his hat. So we're gonna draw his hat first, and remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. You could do whatever you want, how you like to make his hat. I'm going to copy Kim's snowman, and I'm gonna do a hat. And then what do you see here? Eyes, that's right. How many eyes do we have? We have two eyes. We're gonna draw his eyes here, and 1 and 2. But first, I'm going to do this shape. This shape over here is it's a circle. We're going to draw a small circle. That's going to cover the eyes. There's a small circle. And then we have another circle. It's just a little bigger. It's a medium-sized circle. So we're going to draw it under the small one. It's just a little bigger. And then we're going to draw a big circle. Should we count the circles? We have 1, 2, 3. We have a big, medium, and small circle. And on our snowman over here, we have buttons. We have 1, 2, 3 buttons. We're gonna draw 3 buttons on our snowman on the container here. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3 buttons. But Kim's snowman has buttons at the bottom as well. So we're gonna draw some of our buttons at the bottom. She has 2, we can do 3, we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. What else do you see on the snowman? I see long arms. This is the shape of a rectangle. So we're gonna draw our arms, but our arms are gonna have sticks that will pretend to be fingers. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. But we're missing something here. He's missing something. What's this on his face, in the middle of his face? That's the nose. Kim drew it as a carrot. We are going to draw ours pointy as well, so it can look like a carrot. And we're gonna do our snowman. We have colors. If you'd like to color it, you can color it, it's up to you. And we're gonna do another on the other side. So we're gonna count the balls. 1, 2, and a big one, 3. 3 balls. And we're gonna put, this time, instead of drawing, we're going to glue them. We're going to stick these on. If you don't have glue, you can use tape. And these as well, you can get from the dollar store. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on them and then just stick them on. I'm going to put the ones that you could see. And these are little ones, so they won't take too much space there. I'm going to put these ones on. Okay, so I have two eyes I'm going to put on my snowman. And I'm going to use tape so they could stick onto there. And we're going to stick them on one eye. Put it on here. That's one eye. And we're going to put the other eye on the other side. Oh, he's falling. On the other side. There you go. We have two eyes. Can we count them? We have 1, 2, just like our big snowman here. And now we're going to do the buttons with our marker. I'm going to put these little stars so you can see it. These is going to be like our big button. And we're going to put this other one on the bottom, on the bigger circle. There you go. Here's one snowman. We're going to put his arms with the marker. His long arms. And the other side, how many arms do we have? 1, 2. I hope you can try this activity at home. Look how easy it was to make our own snowman. Or you could use construction paper and make this snowman out of construction paper. This will be a fun activity to do, and it's very simple to do. Let's put a happy face here. He looks happy. And we'll put a face here. Okay, now we're gonna sing some songs. We're gonna sing our first song about, what are these? What do these look like? That's right, snowman. These are snowmen. Should we count how many we have? We have 1, 2, 3, oh, stuck, 4, and 5. So we're gonna sing a song. And we have our sun who's gonna come out. We're gonna sing this song, okay? 5 little snowmen standing in a row, all with hats and a big red bow. The sun came out and stayed all day, so one little snowman melted away. Say goodbye. Now we have 4. We have 4 little snowmen standing in a row, all with hats and a big red bow. The sun came out and stayed all day, so one little snowman melted away. Now we have 3 little snowmen standing in a row, all with hats and a big red bow. The sun came out and stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. And now we have 2 little snowmen standing in a row, all with hats and a big red bow. The sun came out and stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. And now we have 1 little snowman standing in a row, all with a hat and a big red bow. The sun came out and stayed all day, so that one little snowman melted away. Bye-bye, snowmen, they're all melted. Okay, now we're gonna sing another song, and this song is gonna be about penguins. Can you count the penguins with me? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're gonna sing it. 5 little penguins went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama penguin said waddle, 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 and only 4 penguins came back. 4 penguins went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama penguin went waddle, 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 and only 3 penguins came back. 3 penguins went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama penguin yelled waddle, 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 and only 2 penguins came back. 2 penguins went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama penguin went waddle, 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 and only 1 penguin came back. 1 penguin went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama penguin went waddle, 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 and no penguins came back. Mama penguin went out one day and called all the penguins back again, and all the penguins came right back. Waddle, 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 waddle. Let's count how many came back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And can you see what this penguin is wearing? He's wearing a scarf, and this scarf it's red. The scarf is red. Now let's see what my other friend is wearing. This other penguin is wearing a blue scarf. This is the color blue. And then we have another friend who's wearing a yellow scarf. That's right, it's yellow. And then we have another penguin. What color is he wearing? He's wearing green. He's wearing a green scarf. And our last little penguin friend is wearing, what color is he wearing? What scarf? That color he's wearing is black. That's right, it's a black scarf. They all have different colored scarves. We have one green, one black, one green, one yellow, one blue, and one red. 5 little penguins. I hope you enjoyed the activities we did today and learned a few animals that live in the Arctic. And if you have any comments, questions, please don't hesitate to Facebook us messages or make some comments and for future videos to do. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.